Hello, everybody. My name's Kenneth, and today we're gonna talk about the trip to the famous celebrity. To the famous celebrity. So basically, there was this one guy named Frank. He lived somewhere in Mexico, and he wanted to go to Canada to meet his favorite celebrity called Tommy Cooper. So this guy was famous for traveling around, making funny videos, doing even gaming or talking even about those countries. So he wanted to meet him and go around his favorite country with him called Jamaica or either other countries as well. But Jamaica is his favorite one because he really loves to go there. And since a little bit of his family lives there, that's why. And he's only seen pictures of it, so he really wants to explore there. So he set off to the trip, but he's not gonna go in a car, he's not gonna go in a normal car, normal bus, nor SUV, no, not normal. He got a Japanese small minivan, like the size of my size almost. So basically, he upgraded it instead of it had lots of storage, but he wanted to make it a camper van, a Japanese a minivan to a camper van inside. So basically, normal seats, driver seat, passenger seat, like that. But at the back, there was a small kitchen. It looked like a modern kitchen, and plus, the bed was like so perfect, like it looked like a hotel bed at the same time. And plus, it had very little water, so we had to save it a lot. And the kitchen looked so fabulous and all. And basically, it was so homey in there. Basically, so he lived in Mexico, like very far off. So he started driving, and he was driving like me. He after 3 days crossing cars, crossing cities, meeting people, and plus Frank was actually a famous YouTuber that wanted to meet this guy, so he would get more followers, more people to subscribe to him. So he kept driving, recording everything. And then after he made a pit stop near the border, like this was a pit stop area, and this is the border to America. So after that, he went, and the people, the US Army near the border, saw his car and said, "Is that your car?" And then he said, "Yeah, it's my car, and I built it with my brother and my father." So he said, "Wow, this like, aren't you the YouTuber that built so many different types of cars out of old, like out like you make bedrooms out of cars that are so old and all?" Then that's me. I make those videos, and a lot of people like me. So I want to meet my favorite YouTuber that lives in Canada. So will you let me in? First, we have to check that. After that, he let off, and the border patrol were so impressed by his car. It was so cozy in the inside. There was literally nothing to hide there. It was so small, so wonderful. Everything was so peaceful in there. But after driving for another 3 days, he finally reached to a small place in the US called Arizona. So he stopped there for a few days to stay in a hotel because he was too tired of driving for such a long time. He drove for at least 5 days, and he wanted to rest for like 2 days maybe. And he stopped at a very good hotel and had good food, good people, good service, everything. And it was the most famous hotel in the world. It is called Intercontinental. This hotel is very good actually. So after stopping there for a bit, he went off, drove past cars and all. And apparently, so many people loved his car that some people started recording it. Like they were saying, dudes, or is that a car smaller than our car? And then everybody said, "Oh my God, this is such a small car and all." And after that, he had to make a pit stop because he wanted to eat his breakfast, but he ate it at the hotel, so he wanted to eat his lunch. He got a few things from the nearby shop near the hotel, so he made his food, ate it, and started driving and driving. After halfway there, he reached to, so I don't know where exactly, but he reached to New York. And then New York is a bit near to the Canadian border. He still went. But when he was going there, he stopped, and there were two ways: either go to the left or the right. I mean, right to the left. So he thought New York was at the left side, but it's apparently at the right side. So he went left, and then he ended up somewhere very far from New York. He made it to Los Angeles, which is too far away from New York. So he had to turn back, but there were too many cars in the back, so he had to stay there for a while. And since, but by the way, there's a tip. Tommy Cooper is actually his friend, so he's waiting for him at at Canada somewhere. So he has the GPS where he lives, where he is he, but he is still lost though. So after waiting for millions of cars passing through, he went back, and many people just started taking photos and photos, liking, subscribing to his channel. Then after that, he left off. He saw the beautiful Los Angeles, but it was too small for him. And he said, "Wait, this is too small. How about you see some other countries, some other places here?" Then Frank said, "No, I'm not gonna see anything. I have to go somewhere very important." So he left off, nearly hitting three cars that were actually very close to him, and just dodged him. Then another time, a car was coming from here and barely dodged, but the car almost crashed but made it out. Then this was the most dangerous part. He stopped because it was a red light. Then he stopped, and it just like beep. Then the driver got so angry, he just left off and started running away. So then, after that, he made it to the left or right turn, but he apparently saw three of them. Since then, he went randomly. He made right, and then he finally reached to a nearby area near New York. So he parked his car there, stayed there for another 2 days, and this hotel was even more better. Like this hotel had so many good things, so much good food, every single thing, and some people at the hotel even recognized him. So after he finally left off there, and then after that, he saw so much beautiful nature, and like he saw those mountains, those blurry mountains in the distance. So if you blur your eyes a bit, then it would look like a full-on wave that's coming close, but it's just mountains. He got scared 2 times because of that. And then he went down left, right, zigzag, all of that, down a mountain or a hill basically. After that, he reached to a small gateway to New York, and then he said, "I'm finally in New York, New York, New York, New York." Then after that, he went to explore New York, and plus his friend was waiting to meet that his friend Tommy Cooper at Canada. So he picked him up and left off. But the camper had one thing that it was a bit wide, so basically he could fit two beds. So he opened up the single bed and just popped it there, and now there are two beds exactly. So then he left off with his partner. His partner name is Sam. So these both loved the guy so much, and then a very bad thing happened. Another guy wanted to meet him, and there was a race going on. Franklin was losing because his car was slower and slower and slower. So then he hit it, but he accidentally hit the gas so hard that he crashed into it, and the car crashed near a full stone wall. But he didn't get hurt. The car was badly broken. So then he left off, said, you lost it. The driver said, I'm gonna get you for that. Then he left off. Then after exploring New York, getting souvenirs, all of that, then after that he left and he made it, and he actually made it to the Canadian border, and everybody was so shocked seeing such a small car fitting two people. And he was so shocked, and it was night time. It was about to be night. So after blah blah blah, then he made it to Canada, and then he searched a hotel on his phone, and then he finally reached there with his friend, and the driver should take your car to park it somewhere. The guys were so shocked that such a small car could fit two people, and it was so unique in a way that no one could imagine. So they just took it so impressive. So and it looked like, it barely looked like a car. It looked like a full-on hotel room. After staying there and after meeting a celebrity for 2 days, and after that they took the plane and left off to Jamaica. After reaching there, they took their car and started going. So after reaching to Jamaica, they stayed there for a week, taking pictures, taking that, going to the beach, going to clubs, racing each other, slides and all. And then all of a sudden, he heard a plane coming down, and when he saw there were a few passengers, that was his actual family from Mexico, from the US actually, not Mexico. He lives alone in Mexico. So then he said, Mom, Dad, you're here? When did you come here? We wanted to meet you because you're here with your friend and your favorite celebrity, so we wanted to meet you. So then Frank said that was unexpected, but okay. Then they stayed there for another week before leaving off to their own country. But Franklin decided maybe I should move to New York. Maybe that's more better than living in Mexico. After shifting, taking 3 months off, staying in his best friend's house, he finally got a house. His best friend lived here, on the left side, and he lived on the right side. And his house exactly looked like his van, but with bunk bed that looked like cars and all. It was a full-on car house type of apartment. But then he was finally satisfied. He came with his buddy, saw his favorite YouTuber, got a lot of likes and comments on his channel, and he's finally famous for once. So that was the end of his final trip, and he was happy, satisfied, and all of that stuff. So I hope you liked the story. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment how you felt or reacted to this story. For now, goodbye.